How's it, guys? Um, I hope you're well. Yeah, I hope everyone is fine. Guys, I'd like to speak about something new that I've just recently discovered. Yeah, I just think that I haven't been upskilling myself that much, but since last month, I've been trying to upskill myself and not look at the industry in a way of being a student of it. I'm looking at it holistically now, um, also as a business. So, guys, I came across this video on YouTube. It's from Strategizer. The title is Value Proposition, right? So, I'd like to just explain what they talking about there. So the premise is that how do you maximize the potential of your product? How do you maximize that? How do you get the best value and get the clients that you want and sell? How do you ensure that the client is gonna buy the product that you are selling? So that's where the value proposition comes in. So the value proposition, I think the most preferred way is that it should be client how do you say it in English, but client centered. So the requirements of the client should be of utmost importance. So when you design a product, don't design it per your preference, because you are not the one who's going to be purchasing the item. So in your respective industries, regardless of which one it is, you try to find out what your potential clients are interested in. If it's a solution, try to find out how you can bring that solution to their problems and not try and impose your own point of view of how you would like to help them with their problem. So once you can gather information on what the issues of your potential clients are, let's say if it's construction, try to find out what are they really interested in? What's the biggest selling point in South Africa? What type of structure is the most selling? What do real estate people, what are they looking at in terms of how a contractor can assist them or a consultant, you know? And then you also look at in any negative experiences that they might have gone through, and see how you can avoid repeating those same irritants that have dented maybe the industry in terms of the contracting or the consulting side. So your client is wary of contractors because he has a bad experience, you know. So if you gather that information from your client, it's easier for you to plan ahead and try to minimize or even mitigate those, meaning that avoid it. Don't piss him off, don't make him, don't make your client angry. Don't do negative things that are going to dent your standing with your client. What you want from him is to understand as the end user or as the one who's paying for the product, what do they require? And what is the most easiest, or let's say most efficient way for you guys to interact in terms of payments, in terms of material requisitioning, in terms of site security, in terms of finishes. The architect will take care of that, but the architect also needs to play a role in saying to the client what is the requirement for the end user, because essentially you can make a beautiful building, but it should be functional for the end user. So to make it as flawless as possible, just engage your client, which it would be nice if in a private project you are upfront with your client and they are upfront with you. They let you know exactly what they want. Then the onus is up to you now to produce. So once you know what someone wants, it's easier because you don't really need a unique selling point, because the unique selling point is their need. You know, they tell you exactly what they need. It's easier for them to purchase that item from you. But if you are trying to come up with some theory in your head that this client needs this, then it's not easy for you to sell him on that, because each and every client, if they approach you or they may show interest, they do more or less know what they are looking for. So, guys, without stalling, let me just put a clip of that video so that you can see what is being shared here and what I'm trying to bring you closer to understanding, guys. So let's share this. I'm not sure if there will be any. I'll be fine, but I do acknowledge this is not my video. I'm just responding to it, but you can listen a bit to it, and maybe we can.
The value map. With a customer profile, you describe the jobs your customers try to get done. Jobs can be functional, like getting from A to B, social, like impressing friends and colleagues, or emotional, like gaining peace of mind. You highlight your customers' pains, which annoy customers while trying to get a job done. Pains and negative outcomes that customers hope to avoid, like dissatisfaction with existing solutions and challenges. And you outline customer gains, which describe how customers measure the success of a job well done. Gains are positive outcomes that customers hope to achieve, like concrete profile to visualize, test, and track your understanding of the people or companies you intend to create value for. It's a map that becomes clearer the more you learn about your customers. The second part of the canvas is the value map. With it, you list the products and services your value proposition builds on. You describe in which way these products, services, and features are pain relievers, how they eliminate, reduce, or minimize pains customers care about, making their life easier. And you outline in which way they are gain creators, how they produce, increase, or maximize outcomes and benefits that your customers expect, desire, or would be surprised by. The value map makes explicit how your products and services relieve pains and create gains. Use it to design, test, and iterate your value proposition until you figure out what resonates with customers. You achieve fit by creating a clear connection between what matters to customers and how your products, services, and features ease pains and create gains. Great value propositions target essential customer jobs, pains, and gains.
Guys, so I hope you've just said. Thing is, I'm not sure if YouTube is gonna flag me for this one, but yeah. Anyway, the essence of this concept is that on this side you've got your client on the round pie chart. That's your client, and then On the bottom part, where there's a frowning face on your round pie chart, that is the pains, what irritates your client, what bad negative experience they have, and all of that. And then your gains are what they gain from a good product that you've provided for them, and what the job part comprises of the quality of the job that you create for them. How do they feel? What do they expect? And what's the added benefit? That's the gains part. So on your side, you are the square, you are the factory. So also on the lower part, where you've got a blue pill there, that is to try and answer, if you know the pains of your potential client, what potential pain relievers do you have, you know, in your briefcase, just to remedy or make sure the situation doesn't come to that. No sourness in the project. And the gains are what you can produce if you understand if there's an added benefit that you can give to your client. You need to list that so that, but when you investigate in your client, from previous experience, they can give you, if they've had positive experiences, that maybe potentially you could also provide. And then on the products part is you customizing according to what the client wants. The product, you basically customizing it. I can assure this to you, you will keep this client if all of these sectors are covered. So I would like to just announce that I'm not trying to copy the video. I'm just trying to make people aware of it. So you can Google strategizer value proposition canvas explain. Then guys, you can maybe also give me a comment on what you think. But I think it is compatible. It is compatible with the industry. I think we can make use of some of these strategies as building contractors or civil contractors or even consultants. Just taking time to find out what your potential client or your previous client, what are they looking for? You know, center your product production component around what they would want. Don't try and fulfill them from your own perspective. Fulfill them from their perspective. And I guess you'll get a lot of clients, get a lot of feedback. So, guys, I just wanted you to be aware of this. So, I know it's not really 100% construction related. Okay, guys, have a good one. Please subscribe to the channel and hit a like button.